Hi there everyone, my name's Chris, welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking a look at this pistol here. This is a gas blowback replica of the Kimber Desert Warrior based on a TM MEU fitted with a HurricanE kit. Had this put together quite recently by Mike Cripps over at Elite Shooting Centre. He's a guy who really knows his stuff when it comes to building custom 1911s and high cappers. Now, you might remember a little while back I did a review on a similar sort of pistol, another Kimber with a HurricanE kit, again TM based, another one that Mike did for me. You can check out that review here. Like I say, similar pistol, a Kimber replica, HurricanE kit, TM pistol base because that's the most reliable 1911 platform as far as I'm concerned. It's the good starting point. The reason I went for the Desert Warrior in particular is just the aesthetics of it really. I think it's a extremely nice looking version of the 1911. HurricanE have done a really nice job producing this kit, and Mike over at ESC has done a very nice job putting it together with the TM base pistol. We'll take a little bit of a closer look in at some of the features here, starting sort of roughly working front to back. It's a standard barrel bushing, standard recoil spring plug in the end of the slide there. The slide itself has front cocking serrations. The actual sights are really nice 3-dot type, and they have a sort of a glow in the dark element to them. It's not a true tritium or anything, but if you were to shine a torch on them and then take them into a dark area, they do light up quite nicely, nice green glow in the centre of all three of the dots. The front of the frame, as you can see there, it's a 20mm rail, a short section of it anyway. So if you want to take a light, I've got a TLR1 here for example, it fits on there really nicely, and then you've got that option if you're playing, mainly for CQB airsoft really, where you're playing in dark areas. Now the only slight issue with this rail is it's a plus overall I think, because it does give you that option of fitting a light or a light laser combo, but you do have to be a bit more careful. You're going to need a holster that will accept these railed frames. The standard smooth frame is what most holsters are designed to take, so you know your standard 1911 Serpa isn't going to fit this particular gun. The outer barrel is a sort of a chrome finish to it. As you can see, it's got some nice trade markings on there. It does look really good, I have to say. Other trades, like you've got your Desert Warrior markings on the slide, and then more Kimber markings on the frame, and then Kimber again on this side of the slide. More cocking serrations to the rear, give you nice positive control over the slide when you do want to cycle it. The slide catch itself is actually probably one of my favourite features of it. This is one of the HurricanE parts that comes with the kit. It's got a nice sort of ridge. Most areas, this ridge here along the centre of it, it's a nice sort of sharp edge. So when you come to actually wanting to lock the slide to the rear, your thumb engages with it much more positively. And it just works much better overall. It's got a nice knurled sort of section on the upper surface there as well, so if you do have the slide lock back, and then when it comes to, if you're not running a gun like that sort of thing with a power stroke, then when you just come to press it with your thumb, you get a nice positive grip on it. Safety, as you can see, actual thumb safety is ambidextrous, so whether you're left or right handed, that's going to work for you. Nice ring hammer with a knurled upper portion on it. Good positive control. Beaver tail type safety to accommodate the ring hammer. I'm not a massive fan of this section here that sticks out, because even when the trigger, when the grip safety is depressed, sorry, that bit still sticks out quite a lot, and it's not the most comfortable to my mind, but it works quite nicely. The mainspring housing is a flat type. I quite like that. I've got smaller hands, and it makes the grip overall on the frame just that bit slimmer. Fitted with a lanyard loop. I don't need that, I might even chop it off, but we'll see. The trigger itself is a similar sort of size and profile to the 3-hole triggers that you often see, but obviously it's a solid type, and I think that does look a lot better, I have to say. On the front surface you've got I'm not sure if the camera will pick that up, but it's a serrated surface, gives you a bit more grip with your actual finger on there. A bit more positive than if it was just smooth on the front. The actual pull on the trigger is really nice. It's a nice, short, simple, positive click, and then the trigger reset again. nice and short. It's one of the best things about the 9011 is that the trigger is short, it's crisp. There's no sort of long mushy pull as you'd get on a double action like a SIG or an M9. Even better than a Glock overall. Perhaps not the most practical pistol compared to a Glock when you add everything up, but the trigger definitely is one of the features that makes the 1911 stand out. Magazine catch, single-sided, nice knurled surface on there, sort of got a nice grippy texture to it, so when you're activating that with your thumb, you get a nice positive feel, positive control over it. The grips, now these are probably one of the few downsides to it. They're quite smooth, they don't give you a lot of grip. They look good, they're good looking replicas of the Kimber originals, but they're a smooth plastic, so I'll probably be replacing those. Magazines wise, like I say, it's TM based, so if you've got your TM extended mags, they'll fit and fire in there no problem. Function nicely. Or if you've got the standard TM magazines, again, fit, feed, and function really nicely. All the internals are stock TM parts, which is pretty much the way to go, I think. It's not going to fail on you. Obviously, gas efficiency wise, this isn't going to be a winter pistol. You can't store a lot of gas in these thin single stack style magazines, and then if you combine that with a pistol that has the one internal change really is the recoil spring. It's strengthened and stiffened to deal with the fact it's a metal kit, whereas the TM gun was plastic. So yeah, you're not going to want to load a lot of BBs into this, otherwise you'll just run out of gas before you fire off all your rounds. So yeah, for a nice skirmishing piece, just as even a wall hanger really, it's very nice. But if you want to skirmish it, keep it to warmer months. Don't load your magazines too high, and it'll work nicely for you. Really nice, smooth cycling action on it. The rail's a big bonus. The sights are, you can just pick them up really quickly. The dots are excellent. I prefer the Night Warrior style, I have to say, more of a 10-8 style where you've got a hook in there, so that if you had to rack it off something for whatever reason, then you can do that. But then not so important in airsoft, because you're always going to have both your arms. It's not like you're going to get injured and have to reload one-handed. The slide serrations give you nice positive control over the slide. Same deal with the serrations on the trigger, the hammer, the magazine catch, the upper surfaces of the thumb safety. That's got a nice positive click to as well. Overall really nice looking. The actual hold on it when it just works really nicely. It looks good, and like I say, keep it to the summer and it'll work well for you. I'll probably do a bit of a shooting video at another point later down the line. But thanks for watching, guys, as always. Appreciate all the subs, all the thumbs up, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time.